Everyone, welcome back to a new video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to install Monero wallet, everything from the actual installation process, verifying your signatures on it, and actually receiving coins. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So before we get started, if you don't know what Monero is, it's basically a privacy token. So some benefits of using Monero is that transactions are completely confidential. They're untraceable, so every user is completely anonymous by default. And the sender, the receiver, and the amount of Monero in a transaction is hidden using 3 different technologies. So those are going to be stealth addresses, ring signatures, and ring CT. If you want to know more about that, go to Monero's website. It's getmonero.org, I believe. I'll put a link to it in the description. They have a video on it. It explains it super in depth. But every transaction is private, so you don't have to worry about tainted or blacklisted tokens like you would with something like Bitcoin. And it's really inexpensive and fast for transactions. So whereas Bitcoin is digital gold, Monero is more like a digital cash, if that helps simplify it. So let's go ahead and go to the downloads page now. Okay, so here we are at the downloads page. We have a couple different options for wallets. So first up, we have the GUI wallet, and this is great for new and advanced users. It has a simple and an advanced mode that you can enable when setting this up. It also has a merchant page if you're using this for a business. It has hardware wallet support, so you can use your Trezor or Ledger wallet. And you can also do blockchain pruning. So if you don't have enough storage on your computer for the entirety of the blockchain, you can download a third of it at a time. And there's also the command line interface wallet down here. This one is highly customizable. It looks a bit scary for people that aren't advanced with this, but you do get more transactions, like sending transactions over Tor and I2P. So it's more privacy based if you do that on top of Monero's privacy that it already has. And you can also actually get rewards for hosting your node. So there's also like mobile and light wallets if you want to go that route. But for this tutorial, I'm going to be using the GUI wallet because I feel like this fits the scenario of most people using this. So you're just going to go ahead and click the download for whichever operating system you're on. I'm running Linux, so I'm going to hit Linux 64-bit. But just go ahead and hit the download link for whichever operating system you're using. It might make some of the installation settings a little bit different. So if they are, Monero has a section that shows you step by step. But for this, it's going to be Linux. Most of it should transfer over. So we're just going to go ahead and wait for this to download. Okay, so now we're going to actually verify that our download wasn't tampered with and that it's legitimate. So what we're going to do is we're going to follow this little step-by-step guide on Monero's website. So the first thing I'm going to do is get the signing key. I'm going to CD into the downloads folder, so that's just going to change the directory. So I'm going to do CD and downloads like that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and grab this command right here, copy that to our clipboard, go back to the terminal, and we're just going to go ahead and paste that and hit enter. And so that is going to go ahead and download the binaries. So now what we're going to do is we're actually going to verify that signing key, make sure that it is legitimate. So we're just going to copy this right here. We're going to make sure that it matches this fingerprint here on the website. Want to make sure that it is the same. So we're just going to go right here, paste that command, hit enter. Okay, so it turns out the reason it didn't work there, if you saw me looking confused, is because there was a space. So there was a space here. I just had to backspace once, but now we can repeat that previous command here where we verified that fingerprint matches. So now it is all good and working. So as you can see here, if we just compare that to the little fingerprint key down here, it does match. So we can continue to the next step. If it doesn't, you're going to want to go ahead and restart. So now what we're going to do, since this matches, is we're going to import that signing key into GPG, which is basically just a verifying application type thing. So we're going to paste that, import that key that we just got. As you can see, it's imported. And now what we need to do is download the hash file and verify that. So this is going to download our hash file. So we're just going to go ahead and paste that there. And so that downloaded the text file. So if we hit ls, we can see that we now have hashes.txt. So now we need to verify that that has a good signature. So it will tell you good signature if it is. So it's just going to check that it matches the binaries. So as you can see, it says good signature, and it has the same little code down here. So we're good to go on that. So now we can actually use the hashes to verify our download. So we don't have to do this step because we already downloaded that on the first page. So here's Linux and Mac. So this is going to be the same, but we're going to use this command here to verify that. So what we're going to do, we're going to change it up slightly because it needs to match our download. So we're just going to go backspace here. We're going to hit tab. Oops. Let's see. There we go. So we're going to hit tab, and it's going to fill in what our download is. So we can hit enter. And it gave us this little string of numbers here. So we're just going to go into our files, open up hashes.txt, and match it up. Okay, so you can see here, there's like one for an exe file. There's one for multiple different operating systems. But as you can see, this little string of numbers here matches what we have here. So our download is legitimate, and now we can continue on to the next step. All right, so since everything looks good, I'm just going to clear this out so it looks a little bit less complicated. So what we're going to do now is actually extract the file. So you're just going to type tar xf, and we're just going to select that file that we have. This is going to go ahead and extract it into a new folder. So we're just going to wait for that to complete. And this can take a while, by the way, so just be patient with it. All right, so now that is done. So we're going to go ahead and change directory. We're going to go into that new folder. And now to start the installation process, we're going to type ./Monero, just hit tab. Then we're just going to do a dash wallet, and it should autofill if we hit tab again. And you only have to do this once. This is just to launch the installation file. So we're just going to wait for this to load up and then follow through the installation steps. By the way, guys, stay tuned till the end of the video because I'm doing a giveaway of 1 full Monero coin to a lucky viewer. So stay tuned till the very end if you want to enter that. So here's the installation page. So we're just going to go ahead and hit yes. And you're going to select your language here. Just hit continue. And then here it's going to give you a few options if you want a simple mode, which is just easy access and receiving basic functionality. You have Bootstrap, blockchain is downloaded to your computer, and then you have advanced mode, which gives you like mining, message verification, a lot more features, and portable mode. So I'm just going to hit advanced mode, and then here it's going to give you a few options. So you can create a new wallet, get new seed phrases. You can create a new wallet from a hardware device like a ledger or Trezor. You can open it from a file or restore with a mnemonic seed phrase. So I'm going to hit hardware wallet. You can select whatever you want here, whatever you're doing if you don't have a hardware wallet, but I do have a hardware wallet, so I'm going to hit hardware. And then here it's going to have you create your wallet name. So I'm just going to keep it as YT for YouTube. And then I'm going to say what device I have. So I have the Ledger Nano S Plus. Okay, so when you get your wallet name picked out and have what hardware wallet you are using, you get the option to create a new wallet from device or restore a wallet. So I'm going to hit create new wallet, create wallet, and it's going to give you an error because you actually need to plug your device in. So let's go ahead and do that now. Okay, so now that the hardware wallet is plugged in, you're going to want to make sure that you have the Monero app installed and open, which I do. So I'm going to go ahead and hit create wallet, and then it's going to have you hit export key on your actual device. So it's going to say export view key, you're just going to go ahead and hit accept on your hardware wallet. And then it's going to have you choose a password. So make sure this is a password that no one else can get. So I'm just going to go ahead and type a password in. All right, so now that our password is selected, you can go ahead and hit next. And then here, it's going to ask if you want to prune the blockchain or if you want to do the full thing or connect to a remote node. So I'm just going to leave this as is, and I'm going to go ahead and hit next. Then I'm just going to hit create wallet. And then it's going to have you enter that passcode that you just created to unlock it. And then it's going to have you export that key again on your ledger or hardware wallet. And then it's going to say connecting, and it's going to start a local node and start downloading the blockchain. But I already actually have the entire blockchain downloaded on my other laptop, so I'm going to go ahead and switch over to that so I can show you how this all works. Okay, so as you can see, this wallet is actually synchronized and ready to go. So this has the full blockchain on it. So I'm just going to show some simple basic settings real quick. So in here, you can lock it, you can close it, you can show your seed and your keys. This won't work if you have a hardware wallet because the keys are actually on the device, they never leave. You can change your password, you can enter merchant mode if you're doing a business thing. So like this is what that here looks like. And then you just hit leave this page to go back. You have different interfaces. So here, this autosaves. You can lock the wallet on inactivity. So you can have it be like after 10 minutes of not using it shuts down. You can lower this, you can raise it, whatever you decide to do. I'm just going to leave it on probably 5 minutes. Then you have some node settings. So you can do local node, remote node. You have your logs, you have info on your wallet. If you have it in advanced mode, you have a few more settings like mining. You can actually mine off of it. You can do solo. You can do like pool mining. There's a lot of stuff you can do here. So what I'm going to do is show you guys how to fund the wallet, actually get some Monero on here. So I'm going to be using an exchange called Change Now. So we're just going to go to the Receive tab here real quick. And I'm just going to go down here. The URL is going to be changenow.io. And what we're going to do here is we're going to say we want Monero. So then we just select the amount that we want to send in. So I'm just going to go ahead and put an amount in now. And we're just going to go ahead and follow the prompts now. So I'm going to hit exchange. And I'm just going to do a low amount like this. I think that's like 60 bucks or something like that. But then we're going to go ahead and go back to our Monero wallet. I always create a new address. So I'm just going to generate a new address. We're just going to say this is for YouTube. Going to go ahead and hit OK. So then we can go here, hit copy. You can have it pop up on your ledger if you want. But then we're going to go back to Change Now. We're going to paste this as our payout address. That's where we want to receive Monero. And then we're just going to go ahead and say, yeah, that looks good. Hit confirm. And then we're actually going to send our crypto to this QR code and wait for the trade to go through. So I'm going to go ahead and copy this and go through that now. All right, guys, keep in mind when you are downloading the full Monero blockchain, like I have, you need roughly 250 gigabytes free. And it is going to be an overnight process usually. So just be patient with it. What I did is I just kept my laptop plugged in overnight and just let it do its thing. And then you should be good, but it is worth the wait. So we're just going to go ahead and wait for this transaction to go through now. Okay, so as you can see, our trade was successful. It took 10 minutes. So we can go ahead and go to our wallet. And we're going to go ahead and hit transactions. And as you can see, that amount right here just came in around 6 minutes ago with the YouTube tag. So that is the transaction, and that is how you receive Monero. And you know, this coin, I know the installation process and stuff like that can be a little bit scary and tricky looking sometimes, but sending and receiving Monero, now that everything is installed, is just like any other crypto wallet, super easy to use. So I won't be showing how to like send, but that's how it works. It's pretty awesome, super secure coin, and I think it has big potential in the future. And you know, since you guys made it to the end of the video, let's get into the rules about the giveaway now. All right, so here are the rules. So this is for subscribers only, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Next, you need to like the video and consider sharing it. You don't have to share it, but it does help out the channel quite a lot. We're almost to 1,000 subscribers. So next, comment down below what you like about Monero, if you have any questions or what you enjoyed about the video. And also include your Monero address. That way, if you do win, I can send you the coin. I am giving away 1 full Monero to 1 person. And I will be picking the winner randomly using a random comment picker online 2 weeks from now on this date right here. So do enter before that date, before the drawing happens. And I do also want to mention that the giveaway I did a while back on this video here, still going on. I still have 31 entries left on my eBay page, and it still is unclaimed. So there's a 1 in 31 chance of winning, and that $150 in Bitcoin is now worth, I think, roughly $222. It fluctuates a lot, so it might be different by the time this video comes out. But if you want to enter that, will be linked below in the description as well. But those are the rules for the giveaway. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give a thumbs up, consider subscribing. Means a whole lot to me, and I will see you all in the next video.